getting the start for the Chicago White Sox, Noah Schultz.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
All right, ready to get underway. Dalton Varsho now at the plate. And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
There's a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And there's one down. Digging in, Jake Mangum. That one fouled off. South side of Chicago, just getting started here. And a foul ball.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Matt Shaw. In the dirt, blocked. And the 1-0. Rudder takes off. Hey! Oh, save! Man at second. And that one fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swinging a foul out of play. 0-1. Late swing fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here on the south side, getting the nod in this one, Max Meyer. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
On the ground, Jimenez throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, left field. Mangum under it. And there's 2 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. That's in there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ball one there. On the ground to short, Jimenez. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Second inning set to go. And now for the Marlins, Christopher Morel. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. High fly ball right field. Hayes sprinting after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Ball.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. Schultz, in his rookie season, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2022. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Javier Sinoja.
Outside.
Second inning here, no score. That one hammered, but pulled foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it hooks just foul.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard at the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
That's ball four. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you
makes the catch, inning over. Here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the second. Christian Walker steps to the plate for the White Sox. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That's out.
This to third, Shaw. Zips it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Isaac Collins steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball. That's inside.
Swing and a ground ball. Sinoja on to first, and that will end the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Andres Gimenez.
And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Nope. That's inside.
Top of the third, no score. Check swing, he held up. 2-1. Stays alive. One out man at first. Here's the left fielder, Jake Mangum. Check swing, went around. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Runner on the go. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. But misjudges this one, and it's down. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Matt Shaw, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out swinging his first time. This one in the air right field. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Should be extra bases. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teel.
Some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's high.
That
Ball
one missing
in.
inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Austin Hayes. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So up next for Chicago, Chase Meidroth. And the first pitch
outside.
misses for ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike. This one in the air. Sanoha. And that is that. Back at right field. Now here's the Marlins DH, Marcell Ozuna. Hit weakly on the ground. Bogarts in plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Christopher Morel digs in now. In for a strike. 0-1.
Ball 1. Ball, that's out.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
So digging in, Agustin Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. To third. Bichette throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Luis Angel Acuna.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's a ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. One up, one down. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Flying to left his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this one.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And so the perfect game is no more. Infield single despite a terrific defensive effort on that one. Go ahead run on base. Bo Bichette steps to the plate for the White Sox. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's Christian Walker.
Ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the...
That one lifted to left. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Safe. And they take the lead.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. Relay throw to third. Save there. And we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double.
Oh,
you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
The 1-0. In the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. And the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Not in time. He's safe. Here's Andres Gimenez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Bunt attempt popped up. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep.
Infield fly called there. All loaded up. Jake Mangum. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Ball one, no strikes.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential.
Takes a half swing and grounds it to the left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. As a run scores on the play, and that ties the game.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Now, Matt Shaw. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. In from third is the tying run.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
High leverage spot coming up for the big bat of Marcell Ozuna. And that skips into dirt. Traffic on the bases with two already in to score. And we're at the top of the fifth. Base hit. Coming around third is Jimenez. One runs in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up.
And that is that. Back here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Kyle Teel steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One away.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Hayes in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The Fish up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. Out number 2. And up next for Chicago, Chase Meidroth. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This one in the air center field. Varsho settles under it, and that ends the inning. Here on the south side, now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. That one carrying. Going, gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. Jet swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went around. Ruled a swing. That clips a corner. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are get to a ball that stays in like
Ryan Hudson on a pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth.
Ball.
Strike two. Line drive. And there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. And now Andres Gimenez. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Ball, that's out.
Collins coming on. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Back to the top of the Miami order. And now it's Dalton Varsho. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike. Acuna on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Well, we go bottom six. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Luis Angel Acuna.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Out there to center. Varsho should have this one. And there's one away. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. 1 for 2. The new pitcher in the game, Calvin Fauché.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
2 down. Now the third baseman, Bo Bichette. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. In the air to left center, Varsho on his way over, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the seventh, and now for the Marlins, Jake Mangum. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No met around right there. Everything was
so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Seranthony Dominguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Addison Barger. A runner at first for him, nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. Acuna settles under this one. And there's one down. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the drop. Strike three. Christopher Morel, the next up for the Marlins. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Michael Busch looking for a two-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
Yep, that ball went out.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball two.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back at right field. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Christian Walker.
Ball, that's out.
Checked his swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. He did not go around. Just missed. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
In the air to left center. Varsho has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Isaac Collins steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Now pitching for Miami, number 47, John King.
In the dirt. Walker into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. That's a strike. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch kicks away. And the runner holds. Here's a 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the catcher. Kyle T. White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Derek Hill, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. And a big swing and a miss. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's way high. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect it.
3.
Ah, that's strike 3. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Liam Hicks. That one ripped, but foul. 0-1. Rips one to right. And there's one down. Now it's going to be Javier Sanoja.
Second baseman, Javier Sanoja.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And there's two down. Now it's the right fielder, Jacob Marcy. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that'll do it. Back here on the south side, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. New pitcher on now, Anthony Bender. Foul ball there.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Strike 2. Got him swinging. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Meidroth. And that is out of play. The Marlins leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Misses the sweeper. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning. Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
This one in the air. Bush drifts towards it. That is the inning. We go to the 9th, and now for the Marlins, Andres Jimenez. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Dalton Varsho. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot. One down. Jake Manga, the next up for the Marlins. Takes it himself. He's out. Addison Barger will hit next. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a base hit up the middle. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball.
Ball 1.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that'll do it. Here on the south side, bottom 9. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Yeah. Ball.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Nope, that's a ball.
Now
Hey.
1-1. Late with the swing there. Here bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up.
That's
where you
ball
want
two.
it. It's a good miss.
And a
Nope.
good eye there.
That's inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And ball
Nope,
4
that's ball
to
four.
a board.
Take your base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the 4 count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So they turn to their closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That's a ball.
Walker stands in here, takes ball 1 low. He was late there, strike 1.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a foul out of play. First and second, no outs. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
That's ball 2.
In the air to left center. Varsho gets under it. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Bogarts
Ball
in the
inside.
box, lays off for ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. This one in the air center field. Varsho under this one. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. So up now for Chicago, Isaac Collins. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Rolled slowly to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.